It's 5 p.m. and I'm leaving Jabby's place, heading to Jacob's Ladder to make my ascent up to Portland Gap. It may be dark when I get there, most likely it will be dark. So yeah, it's my initial log. I have my coffee from Jabby, my trail mix. I'll take my time. A 40-pound pack on my back. And by the way, I'm going to be the only one up there. Ranger just went home, passed me and told me. Yeah, I'm on the pathway to Jacob's Ladder, and my gosh, these are some magnificent pine trees. Tall. Yeah, I'm on the trail officially, and hope you can see that view. It's 6:38 and I'm trying to find dry wood. It seemed to have rained this morning, probably about in the 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock bells, so everything is wet. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get my alcohol stove up and burning. Found this flat piece of wood. I'm gonna use as a base for it. So yeah, I hope I can get it started. My own mountain of solitude. There's my campsite, by the way. So I have to find a little landing by the ranger station to come out of the wind. Too windy down by my tent, which is all the way down there. can see. Yeah. So frying up my sausages, which I should have fried from last night because it was so windy last night and I was in the dark. I wasn't able to focus. I got my porridge going. So having my porridge right now as I fry these. So this is for lunch and dinner. Just frying them from now to make sure that they don't spoil. You know, while I have my porridge, oatmeal, and I have some coffee that I made earlier. So coffee is for after breakfast. Can sip on. All right, this is my little food jar and stuff. I have to clean up. Right, yeah, this is my spice bag. So I have garlic powder, black pepper, salt, and parsley because I'm doing pasta later, hopefully. Kind of my fuel, which is heat, leaked out, so I probably have enough fuel for just one more dish. Yeah. So let's hope I can find some dry wood. Alright, out for now. Yeah, I'm making wood chips from now for later. So I'm doing enough to probably do two meals. My fuel ran out. Apparently the bottle was leaking from the top, so I lost a lot of my fuel from my alcohol stove. So yeah, so my alcohol stove is a DIY stove made from the bottom of 2 soda cans. Yes. And this base bought on GearBest. I was trying to make something, but everything I tried weren't so sturdy. I didn't have good material. So this is the fuel I use for it, heat. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get this, but you can hear it's just like barely enough for a meal. So got to get my fuel. I'm gonna take this out into the sun to get to dry a bit because it's still damp. Alright, so I want a fire going later. You know, probably while I cook. So I'll have a fire beside my cooking setup. All the wood I found is wet. So I have them laid out in, well, it was sunny, now it's all cloudy and getting foggy again. So I got the chips. They're still a bit damp, but much drier than when I was cutting them up. And my the rain fly from my tent I have laid over some bush to dry because it rained before light this morning. So Yeah. Alright, so I'm thinking of having lunch shortly, and lunch will consist of a piece of pita bread and some sardines. But anyway, right now, what I want to focus on is this. You see that big tree right there? It's a big pine tree. It's called a Caribbean pine. Now they grow massive, but guess what? They tend to break. Last night was pretty windy, and the reason why I ended up here last night was because it was so foggy and misty that this was the only conducive spot I could find with my flashlight. I mean, it was really, really misty. I could barely see 2 feet in front of me. So right here is pretty cozy because I'm shielded from the wind by that tree and the bunch of trees over here. But thinking after coming back from the I'm going to pack up right after I eat and then head up to the peak. But when I get back, I think I'm going to set up camp over here, right by that right in that clearing there. That's where I was drying the wood. I've already placed the firewood up by the shed by the ranger's station to keep dry, just in case it gets wet. These are still very, very wet, so I left them there, but kind of heat them up a bit to have the place look tidy. Yeah, so right at this spot right here is where I'm gonna set up camp when I get back. And I'm gonna pack up after I eat. My rain fly is now dry. My shirt that I wore up the hill yesterday up the mountain, that's also dry. So I've changed my mind about going to the peak today. I think I'm gonna take the day and rest, do some writing, you know, try to enjoy the day as it is. And one main reason for that is because of this. That's my sleeping pad. It took me a while to blow up last night, and I am not prepared to deflate it, only to inflate it again. Trust me, this was responsible for my comfort last night. I mean, I started blowing it up, and I wasn't getting anywhere, so I decided to just lay my sleeping bag on it and get some sleep. But the ground was so hard underneath, and then it's uneven, so there are some rocks and stuff under there. So I just had to pucker up some breath and blow this baby up. Note to self, next time I'm gonna get a proper sleeping mat. This was really cheap. This is an Intex sleeping mat, and it's very cheap and very heavy. It's a little over 3 pounds, deflated. So next time I'm gonna invest in like a thermarest mat, a self-inflating one or something. Trust me, it's worth it. Your sleeping experience, your camping sleeping experience is 90% your sleeping mat. Your sleeping bag alone won't do it. It's best you have a sleeping mat and a blanket. Trust me. But I'm gonna rest up. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get up at probably 4 in the morning and hike it to the peak so that I can see the sunset, and then hike it back down here where I'll have breakfast, rest up, and then make my hike back to my car at Mavis Bank, which is probably about 12 miles downhill. So 12 miles is probably a stretch, but yeah, it's a good walk. But it's downhill with the weight, and plus I'll be eating up my food, so I'll probably my pack will probably be around 6 pounds less. Yeah, so I don't think I've mentioned this, but my tent is the Kelty Grand Mesa 2-person backpack tent. Held up pretty good last night in the rain, and this is the footprint. This is not the Kelty footprint, but this footprint is from a company called Bundle Monster, and I opted to buy this over the Kelty footprint because the Kelty footprint was just too expensive, a little bit too pricey. This Bundle Monster footprint or tarp, which is really durable. I mean, really durable. Was less than half the price of the Kelty footprint. It's a little bit bigger than the tent. Well, just a little bit bigger, and these grommets fit directly into the poles, right? However, it's sort of a bad idea to have your footprint peeking out from under the tent, so I kind of just folded it under. Reason being is that you don't want water, the rain, to fall and settle, and water end up under your tent. So I just kind of folded it under, so to make it a little bit smaller than the tent. So that's how I do it. And this tent, this footprint with the grommets, I can use it to set up a quick, a quick shelter, that just in case I'm hiking and I'm walking and rain start falling, I can just take it out and set up a quick shelter with it. Another thing as well, this footprint weighs about 4 ounces. Perfect weight to backpack with. So right here I have the tent placed on top of the footprint. As you can see, the footprint is a bit bigger than the tent. So what I've done is I've offset it a bit, and what I'm going to do is just to simply fold this. I'll fold it under, so just in case water splashes, it won't settle under it. So I'm just going to fold it. I can leave this front piece out because the rainfly vestibule will probably come out about 3 feet, somewhere about here. So that's safe. So I'll just fold this side under. Yeah. So that's me. So I'm moving. As I said, I would set up camp right here. Seeing that I'm no longer heading up to the peak today, but I'll do it in the morning. I'll be heading up at 4 a.m. to see the sunset. The sunrise. Sorry, and then hike it back down to here, make breakfast, rest up, and then make the hike back to the car. So I'm now moving stuff. My pack is here, the tent is there, sleeping bag is there. Kind of wrapped it up because I was getting ready to head up to the peak. My sleeping mat, cap, rope. So now I'm heading for my other stuff. Yeah, so now just grabbing my tea mug, my pot, and the tent bag. This is a hat my little brother gave me some time ago. I hated the color, but it's been a lifesaver last night and this morning when I got up. I could cover my ears and keep my head warm. And for dinner there's pasta sides, the sausages I did this morning, whole wheat pita bread, with crackers, macaroni and cheese. I have more food. I'll have some food to take back home. I didn't have dinner last night because I was so tired, and I was really tired from the hike up. Half an hour into the hike I was sweating like I don't know, I don't want to say a pig because they say pigs don't sweat, but I don't know. Alright, it's about 3:40 a.m. and I'm about to head to the peak. It's very dark and I can see every single constellation in the sky right now. But so my phone not picking that up right now, my camera won't pick it up, but it's gorgeous out here at night. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It's my tent. I'm going to leave it with my sleeping bag and sleeping pad. That's the only thing that's in there, and the sack for the tent itself. But I'm gonna head to the peak, and hopefully by the time I get back, the sun will be out and it will be dry and ready for me to pack up to leave. Alright guys, bye. See you when I get back, or when I get to the peak. Alright, I made it to the peak. And it is now, oh crap, I can't see the time. It is 6:36 and I'm at the peak. I'm going to try and make it to the trig station right now, because I'm seeing the sun. The sun is starting to rise. You can see it. I don't know if you can. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's like the kind of thing I've seen in paintings. Alright. Alright. This is the path to the trig station, I imagine. Okay. Where is the path? There's a high point over that side. Where is the path to the trig station? Oh crap. Here's a path to a high point that I've been to the first time I came up here to see the sunset. This is going to be beautiful. Oh, this is totally worth it, man. I'm at the trig station, and this is the beginning of the sunrise. Look at that. You can see the arc of the sun coming from this point. So there it is, the first peak of the sun at 6:25 a.m. on top of the Blue Mountains. This is, man, I wish my camera could pick up what I'm seeing, but oh, this is breathtaking. Absolutely, absolutely breathtaking. There's no mountain high enough or any valley wide enough that I can't cross with God by my side. Look at that. Oh, guys, I wish you could see it for yourself. It's like the first sunrise I've ever seen. It's so cold. It's worth it. Oh, thank you. Thank you for this, Jesus. heading back down the trail. Met up on some hikers this morning. It was beautiful. Elfin Woodland. So this mighty mound is called Lazyman's Peak. Yeah, apparently many people stop here and refuse to go any further. Yeah, see how mighty it is? But I can't step on it. Hey, I just wanted to go over my pack weight right now. Pack weight. So I'm traveling a lot lighter. I have all my gear except the tent, the sleeping mat, and my sleeping bag. Plus, I've probably consumed about 4 pounds of my food, and I'm traveling with less water. So before, I was traveling with 2 liters of water. This morning, I was probably traveling with little over a half liter of water, which was crazy, I know. So let's run through this. So I started out with 42.2 pounds on my back, and this morning at 4:48 I started off with 42.2, minus 4 pounds of food, so that's 38.2 minus a liter and a half of water. 1 liter of water is about 2 pounds, so that's minus 3 pounds, so that's 45.2 pounds, 35.2 pounds, minus the tent, which is 4 pounds 12 ounces, we could call it 5 pounds. So where am I? So that's 30 pounds, and yeah, minus that 5, wow, gives us 30 pounds, and minus the sleeping mat, which is 3 pounds, so that's, whoa, 27 pounds, and my sleeping bag, which is about 1.5 pounds, so that is 26, 25 and a half pounds. So yep, feel almost nothing on my back right now. I guess this is what ultralight backpackers feel, what ultralight backpacking feels like. Yeah, the rocks here are pretty slippery. It's like mud over rocks, so I have to be careful. I mean, every step I'm sliding. So yeah, so let's go through the weight again. So started out with 42.2 pounds, and now up to the peak I went with 4 pounds plus 4 pounds less of food, 5 pounds less of tent, that's 9, 3 pounds less water, that's 10, 11, 12, what else, sleeping mat 3 pounds, 15, sleeping bag 1.5 pounds, 16.5. Yeah. Am I forgetting anything else? I think that's it. 16.5 pounds less. Feels good to be light. So, why did I take on this trip? Why did I decide to climb this mountain? Was it because I like climbing mountains? Not really, but I mean, I love the challenge. I love the outdoors. I'll probably do this 3 times a year. I wanted to escape. Yes, I wanted to escape. Sometimes corporate Jamaica can take a toll on you. Sometimes it just makes sense to get away from it all. Was it for some type of spiritual enlightenment? Definitely. One of the main reasons. Sort of happy I did it solo. But in company would be nice. I was terrified at first coming up here by myself. But I mean, I really got to love this place. Really felt like I've drawn closer to God. Prayed a lot. Talked to God a lot. Going through crisis. It's a climb. I don't know. I was just led to do this. Wanted to come up here all year. Been planning with my friends from my old taekwondo team since February. But everybody's kind of caught up with, their own hustle and bustle of life. All right, so I'm I've just packed up camp, have my tent dried and rolled up, sleeping mat, everything. Have all my stuff rolled up, uh, camping area tidied up. I got my water, 2 liters of it, so a liter here, a liter in my pack. Rearranged my pack a little bit differently, and yeah, I'm headed home. I'm leaving where I spent the last 2 days. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. And I'm gonna miss this fresh air. I'm gonna really miss it. So headed off down the trail. So be good. God bless. So I'm at the trailhead for the to get to the peak, well, to get to Portland Gap. It begins right here. Yeah, there's the sign right there. Yeah, and this Abbey Green Estate. So whenever you see this red gate, you do not go through it, or you'll get shot. Yeah, trespassers will be prosecuted. Sign, big and bold. Bad phone angle. Yeah, that sign right there. Alright, so I'm now officially at Jacob's Ladder. Alright, so it's 12:20 and just past Jabi's place. Let them know that I'm okay and I'm off the hill. So now it's a supposedly two-hour trek to my car in Mavis Park. Still such a lovely countryside. Alright, so see you at my car. I'm finally back at my car. Believe it or not, about 3 miles down the road, guy convinced me to charter his bike up. Yeah man, that's him, Bushy. Yeah, he gave me a ride and I tipped him. But yeah, just got to my car and heading on home, where I shall be partaking in shower with myself. Whew. Yeah, it was a good trip.